Hello, this is Adam, the car seat tech with Infant Toddler Youth. I'm also the gear expert at the pump station and nursery. And today we've got the Cosco Scenera Next, and we're going to show you how to do a rear-facing installation using the lap and shoulder belt. Remember, before you install the car seat in your vehicle, you always want to check the manual of the car seat and your vehicle, so that way you know exactly how it's going to fit in your vehicle. One installation is not the same in every car. With that, let's get started. So the first thing we have to do to install this rear facing with the seatbelt is, of course, flip the car seat around. All right, so on both sides of the car seat, there is a leveler line, and it's kind of engraved into the car seat. You need to make sure that the line is level with the ground. So it should not be level with the vehicle seat, but with the actual floor. So if you're parked on a flat surface, you want to make sure the line is straight. If you're on a hill, then of course the line's going to be on a slant. So we're just going to position the car seat and get it as level as possible. Next, I'm going to move the fabric out of the way. So because the seatbelt's going to buckle in on that side, that's the same side. I'm going to move the fabric. I'm going to grab the seatbelt, and we're going to go through the rear-facing belt path. So rear facing is through here, while front facing is through there. And everything is labeled, so that way you know exactly where you need to go through. So I'm going to go in one side. I'm going to come out the other. We need to make sure the seatbelt is not twisted or tangled. All right. And there we go. Now, before we begin to tighten the car seat, we have to make sure that the seat belt is in front of the crotch buckle. So the seat belt needs to be in front of the crotch buckle. It shouldn't be going over it. So the crotch buckle can be in position 1 or 2. You cannot have it at the furthest position, because then it's going to get crossed over with the actual seat belt. So now we need to figure out a way to lock the seatbelt. In my car, the way the seatbelt locks is you can switch it to locking mode. You're going to grab the shoulder belt. You're going to pull it all the way out slowly as far as it can go. Now when I let it retract, I'm going to hear like a ratcheting sound. That sound is letting you know the seatbelt is now in locking mode. So make sure the angle's in the right position. We're going to push down on the car seat. We're going to tighten the seatbelt. And you're noticing that I'm also tightening from the inside of the car seat. You don't want to pull the seatbelt away from the car seat, because that's not going to give you the best angle and leverage. You want to grab the shoulder belt and pull it away from the buckle. And as I'm pushing down on the car seat, I'm slowly rocking it from side to side. You want to wedge it into the vehicle seat. Don't let go of the seatbelt yet. All of this loose slack I'm pulling, I want to make sure I feed it back into the car, so that way the seatbelt continues to lock. Whenever I feel like the car seat is tight enough, the way you're going to check it is use one hand. Either hand works. Grab it from either side of the car seat. Grab it as close to the rear-facing belt path as possible. And as long as the car seat cannot slide more than an inch from side to side or front to back, that means you're good to go. Never check the car seat from the top part. This is where all the loose weight is, so this part will still be able to rock and shake. It'll move up and down, and that's normal. If an accident were to happen, the car seats are designed to absorb the crash force and redistribute it. Instead of the force being released on the baby, it's released on the back here. So don't worry about the back. In some cars, it moves more than others. The only place you should be checking from is the belt path. So the car seat is nice and snug. The angle's in the right position. So now I can go ahead and put the fabric back on. And there we go. And remember, installations are not permanent. You should be checking this car seat at least once a month. And if it does loosen up, then you know it's time to retighten it. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to support the channel. We'll see you next time.